Yeah? Okay, great.
I'm Robin, and I have 2 adult kids, and the reason I'm out here is because I did not make and raise these children, which takes a lot of effort, so they could live in an oligarchy.
Okay, great. And then, do we have any educators, teachers, support staff in the building? Yeah? You want to come up? No? Okay. Who else? Former? Either of you want to come up?
Sure.
Yeah, okay, great.
I'm Molly. I am visiting from Minnesota. I'm a public school teacher, and I think our schools are already underfunded, and teachers and support staff are undervalued, and I think that anything that we're doing to bring them down at all is criminal and wrong, and I'm completely against it.
Awesome. Thank
You didn't get dismissed.
Sorry.
Okay, so we have over here 4 representatives who are our Department of Education of the people.
One more teacher.
Oh, one more teacher. Oh, great.
Yeah. I'm local. I'm a special education teacher. It's public law, and it's not going away, and I'll see you in court!
Okay, so the Trump Doge folks have been making some decisions about public education, but Linda McMahon is now making some decisions about public education. But how much experience do any of these people actually have with public education? Very little. I don't think a multi-billionaire is the right person to be deciding whether working class kids in America get free lunch or not. I don't think someone who hasn't stepped foot in a public school their entire life, except for photo ops, deserves to make decisions about what millions of us get in our public school systems. Okay, so I want to hear from some people who have actual experience with the public education system, could teach some of the folks in the higher up sections of this building a lesson or two. What do you think of what they're doing? What's it gonna mean for students, for parents, for teachers, what they're doing?
Devastating. Well, like the special education teacher said, I also was a special education teacher, and part of the Department of Education that's so important is all the special education laws that says that across the country you have to educate every child regardless of their abilities and regardless of their disabilities. And you, as a result, I have cousins who live in Kansas and Georgia who have kids with autism and various disabilities. And the Department of Education makes it so that their states must provide adequate education to those children. And without this, their children may be told, like used to happen before the Department of Education, sorry, we can't accommodate your kid. Yeah.
Right now, we have public education, which means that everybody is afforded a wonderful education with wonderful teachers. And by ending that, we are going to privatize things, and the rich are going to get richer, and the poor are going to receive less. And I just see that it's going to really divide our country even further and not allow for kids to get what they need.
I'm an art student. With all of these cuts to public education, there won't be an art class in your school. Arts class was one of the only places that I felt accepted there. And there are millions of children who feel the same exact way. These cuts will alienate millions of children.
We were talking about disabled students. I am a disabled student. I end up in the hospital about 4 times a year. And the thing that allowed me to succeed in my education, to be at the place I am now, is because of my teachers and because they had to follow the rules that the Department of Education set to make sure that I had a good education. The Department of Education meant that I received accommodations. It meant that I received appropriate education and that I received help. Students deserve that. Students all across the country deserve that.
Everybody can learn. Every student can learn, and that's what the Department of Education told all states. Every student can learn, and you need to educate every student.
And find a way. There's no BS.
Awesome, thank you. A very. Yeah, one more? Okay.
My name is Madeline. My name is Madeline, and I'm a 11-year-old going to Hardy Middle School. Without education, I won't be able to get a job that I want. I won't be able to go to college and learn more about this beautiful planet that we're destroying.
I'm lucky. I teach in a county that's large, that has money. What's happening in red states is they are not funding public education. They're doing vouchers and they're trying to kill public education. I'll take Missouri for example. In rural places, they only go to school 4 days a week, and if they want to take physics, they got to do it online. I grew up in a small town in middle America. I used Pell Grant. I went into the military, and after I came out of the Marine Corps, which head said I had to schlep along all the guys in my unit because they couldn't learn the material, so that was my first teaching job as an aircraft firefighter, and then I became a teacher when I went back for a master's degree. So I busted my butt just like all the other kids and young children and girls that are doing the same thing in public education. You must fund it. It's federal funding. And by the way, 40% is supposed to be going to special ed, but we're never funded at 40%. So get to the 40%. Don't talk about cutting. Period.
Awesome representatives. I'm hearing more people excited to talk, so that's great.
Yeah, get them all out here.
Hi guys, this is my friend Julia, and my name is Jessica, and we are pre-K teachers at a Title I school. Safe and well-funded schools save lives. I'm going to say it again. Safe and well-funded schools save lives, and we know this firsthand.
Yes!
This is not just about executive orders and efficiency. This is about the moral compass of our nation. When we let Trump and Musk get away with this, we are saying that our children and our future do not matter. And they do. That's all I have to say.
So, aside from being an art student, both of my parents are immigrants. And when they came to America, one of the reasons they came is because they were told everybody gets an opportunity. Our opportunity starts with education. They're taking away our children's opportunity, your children's opportunity, your community's opportunity. These cuts cannot stand. Washington, D.C. I taught special education in Ward 5 and Ward 8 for 10 years in D.C. public schools. I friggin' loved my job. I loved it so much that I wanted to save more teachers like me. The scary part about these cuts is we are going to lose phenomenal educators.
Exactly.
They are already underpaid. They are already completely stressed out. They are already feeling like everyone hates them and that their work means nothing. Our job is to stand up for students and for the people that love them every single day for 8 hours a day, for low pay, and for not a lot of things. So can we give it up for the teachers one time? And I am so sick of hearing how teachers are inundating our students with all kinds of wild ideas. Please come to a public school for 5 minutes. I don't even have time to eat lunch. How do I have time to inundate students with the things that I think? Our teachers want our kids to be successful. The only thing I wanted when I was a special education teacher was to see my kids succeed. I wanted to see them graduate. I wanted to see them follow their dreams. I wanted to see them do whatever the hell they wanted to do.
Yes!
I'm so scared that these cuts are playing that smoke and mirror like the rest of these cuts have done in the Department of Education and across our country. They're trying to distract us so that they can take over and privatize. Private education is not the way to go. Can I hear it for public education? I just want to say one more time, if you are a parent or if you are a teacher of students with disabilities, you cannot wait. Your time is now. You must stand up because our children with disabilities will first be the ones attacked by these cuts. If we don't stand up right now, we will have no fighting chance. What they're trying to do is to go back to when students were placed in terrible conditions because they had disabilities. All folks deserve a public education, and our teachers deserve the respect and love they deserve. Thank you so much.
Hi there. I am from the Sunrise DC Hub. And I'm going to make a little pitch for you all to either join or support us. But I'll start by saying that I am also a product of a public school in New Jersey. And I was able to go to an Ivy League school in part because I got financial aid from this very department. So those things are not a privilege, they are a right in this country, and Trump is trying to take that away. And that's why I'm here today. So we want you to join DC Hub or Baltimore Hub. We have a few hubs in the area. If you're a young person under 35, if you're under 35 at heart, we invite you to donate and support us in other ways. And I'll just say that we're here today talking about education, but we are really an intersectional movement. And Trump and the politicians and the billionaires are committing harm to our communities that are boundless. For example, a few weeks ago, Trump said that he basically didn't like to see the sight of unhoused people in our city, and the mayor just laid down and swept and evicted an unhoused encampment. So cruel, so terrible, and we are here for them as well. We work on housing, we work on mutual aid, we work on abolition. So we have an upcoming meeting on April 13th that you can find on our Sunrise Mobilize website. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, all the other social medias. But yeah, we invite you to join us, and thank you so much for being here.